So, hi, welcome. My name is Crystal McIntosh. I am the support intern at Benedict College Business Women Center, and I am honored to be blessed with you. So, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let me hear some more about you.
Okay, well, I'm Felicia, and like I said, Lisa will be chiming on in a little bit.
Okay, so what is the name of your business? Let's start off with the basics.
It's called Ladi of Valor Logistics LLC.
Right. Okay. So share with me and our viewing audience, like, what is your backstory and how is it connected to you starting your business? Like, what's the origin story?
We came up with that because we've known each other from working in different state agency. And we got close, and then you know how you can kind of get close to people, and then you kind of branch off and do something different. And then we just reconnected. You know how sometimes you meet people and then life take you in a different direction. And that's kind of like how that happened. We both went in different directions. And then we came back, we were like reunited together all personal situations that brought us to Ladi of Valor Logistics. So those situations that we went through got us to where we are today.
Okay, great. So what is what is your main product? What do you sell to your clients every day?
It's not a product, it's we're going into the trucking industry, freight brokers are what we're going to be in this the logistics business. That's how we came up with
Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. So
it. From what
what
we
would
do,
you say is
where
a
we are
common,
in now.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We're doing something totally different than what our occupations are right now.
Okay, completely different. Okay, so since you mentioned occupation, give me a little insight. What do you do on the side other than business and like running this business? What do you do on the side?
I am an educator. I work with kids.
Oh, awesome. That's nice. I see
Yeah.
Miss Jackson is joining
Yeah.
us right now. Let's waiting for her to connect.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. Miss Jackson, can you hear us? Hi,
Yes, I can. Hello.
welcome.
Thank you. I got out my other meeting as quick as I could.
There's no problems. I was just here chatting up with Miss Felicia a little bit. So happy that you were able to join us. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine. So we are just talking a little bit about, the business, and then she just told me that she was an educator, and then she also shared that the business is a little bit different than what she does as her occupation. So since you're here, I just want to jump to you right away. Like, what is your occupation? What do you do?
Yes, actually, I bring in I got a bachelor's degree in business organizational management and a master's degree in business management. So, what I bring to the table is pretty much a lot of the business skills. And I figured that we could work so well together because we have to talk to a lot of companies, a lot of CEOs, a lot of entrepreneurs. And what Felicia would bring to it is that humanistic approach,
Yeah.
whereby she'll be able to reach out to people. She'll be able to see, you know, she can tell right offhand, like, okay, is this meeting going good? Is we doing what we need to do? So between the business aspect and also what she brings to it too, we would just thought that we could do this well because those two factors means a lot to this business. Yeah.
I love it. I like the way you are describing it. It sounds like it is a well balanced. You have the humanistic approach, and then you have the business side of it. I can tell that you guys made a pretty good team. Good job. I love that. So
Yes.
I want to learn. I want to hear some more from both of you. And I'm going to just throw the questions out there, and you can choose whoever answers, or we can alternate. Whatever works for you. Just give it a shot. Okay. So
Okay.
tell me about a success story and what it has done for your business.
Well, I would just like to say that we have a mentor, we call him Mentor One. He is a transportation manager already in the logistics business. He brings about 30 years of experience, and we had made calls to different companies and talked to him, and he was willing to mentor us. And
Mhm.
just the other week, he made one call and he got over $1 million for his company.
Nice.
And he actually works for a transportation company in Columbia, South Carolina, and everything basically is in our bio. But I would say our most successful thing is learning from him, and whatever he has to bring to us will be how we orchestrate how this business works. So we're just looking and hoping that he'll be able to give us as much expertise because he has the experience,
Yeah.
and we are new to this, but we're true to it. But
Right.
yeah, so hopefully with his background as our mentor, and he even told us that he would help us in probably the first 6 months of getting ourselves out there, putting our name out there, because like I say, he has 30 years of experience, so he knows a lot and been around a lot. So we're looking to kind of just fall on his back.
That's amazing. I think that is very, very important to understand the importance of networking, just having somebody who has the experience to teach, because we know experience teaches wisdom, right? So having someone who you can shadow, somebody you can learn from, that is pretty impressive. I'm happy you have that, and I hope I can have that too someday. Would you
Thank
like to
you.
add anything to this, Miss Mark? Is that we good? Do you like
I
to?
believe she covered it.
Yeah, okay, awesome. So next question I want to ask, and this one is probably a little around gender. So I remember I was reading your bio, and I think somewhere in the bio you mentioned that, the freighting, the trucking, this industry is more male dominated. So keeping that in mind, I wanted to ask you, what would you say is a misconception or a common misconception that people have about you guys as female and what you do?
Well, I think in a industry like that, they are going to always think that it's more male dominant. And I think women can do anything you put your mind to it. And if you stick with that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to stop, you can go further than what you think.
That is
Mhm.
it. Mhm.
So I believe we will do well because we have the strive to do so. We have the strive to do so, and more importantly than that, we let God do the guiding, and we're going to follow Him.
Mhm. Okay, awesome. So would you like to add to this, Miss Jackson?
Yes, she summed it up. We are females. That's our name. Ladi of Valor Logistics is the name of the company. It's short for L.O.V Logistics. And
Mhm.
I guess if some people have a hard time trying to say Lady of Valor, so we just sum it up and say L.O.V Logistics. So I think she answered that perfect.
Okay.
We are women in this industry, and it's predominantly a male business, but that's maybe what makes us a lot different than our competitors. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. You know what? And that is why the Bendick College Women's Business Center is here.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So, right? Okay, moving on. So how did your business came to be? Like, I think I asked before about like the backstory. So now I want to like get down to like I want to hear about all the maybe the giving up, maybe I'm gonna start, but I didn't want to start. I want to hear about that. So I want to hear about how it came to be, and how has the part been overall, and what are the challenges that you had to overcome for L.O.V Logistics to be here
That's
today?
right. Well, I love how you say that. Well, first, I'd like to say that we were both two state government employees. We worked together, and I figured if we could work together for somebody else, then we definitely could work together for ourselves. Um, we worked for a state government agency. We left. She went her way. I went mine, and for the love of God, we got back in contact through social media. at the time we started talking, we did even Bible groups together. We always knew that we could work together with each other. We had some of the same goals in life. And we said, why don't we just put this into work? So one day we decided, we didn't know exactly which way we wanted to go, if we wanted to sell products, if we wanted to do um transportation, be it something in the food industry. Because at one point I think I wanted to do something like a juice bar or something like that. But we did a lot of research on the truck and field and found out that there is room for a lot of people. And we knew that if we just stay consistent, put God first, that we could make those dreams come true. And and lo and behold, I must say there has been some challenges, but they haven't not been enough to like make us want to throw us out of the whole business of doing this. Um, Financial stuff could be a big challenge, trying to fund everything that we need. Other than the funding part of it, I must say it's been going pretty good. So that's and I guess it's prayers works
Mhm.
and we are a testament to that.
Oh yeah.
So that's all I would have to pretty much say about that. As far as the challenges, it has not we hadn't reached that challenge that have thrown us off course. So we are, trying to do the best we can. So we're still working toward it. And I think if there was a challenge, we're confident enough to face it.
Right. Just listening to you talk, I can tell that you're very passionate about what you are doing and you are happy about the decisions that you've made. I haven't heard Miss
Yes.
Felicia say anything. So, Miss
Yes.
Felicia, I'm going to throw this question at you, right? So, considering the challenges that Miss Jackson just listed, and I know you may have had your own challenges, because even though we have same experiences, we may have we might share the same situation, we might experience it a little different. So I want to hear from you, like considering the challenges, with starting the business and everything, would you do it all over again? And if so, what would you do differently this time?
I would do it all over again if I had to do it all over again, because that's something you're passionate about. And when you're passionate about it, you don't give up on it if you're passionate about it. Um, just like Lisa stated, financial is always a little something, but the less, when God is in it, it's always a good thing. And he's always gonna get you where you need to go to, because you may not know where it's coming from, and then just out of nowhere it's there. So prayer is everything. It's
Okay.
literally everything. So if I had to do it all over again, I probably would do it the same exact way. I have no regrets in this process at all. And I look forward to see where it leads us to.
That sounds excited. I'm excited to see where this leads to. I'm happy that you guys are clients. I'll get to see the journey while I'm here. So I want
All
to
right.
know, when exactly did you guys start your business, and how does it look now compared to how it was at the beginning?
Okay, it was started in August of 2022.
Mhm.
And in the first year of startup, it's that's when you really get your feet wet then. Now we how it looks now is that everything is progressing along well. It's like we have, and if you went, our business plan is complete. It's 45 pages, and on one of the section where they ask for the milestones, we were able, and that is one thing I would say about the Benedict College Women's Center, is that they introduced us and paid for the live plan. So that plan has been awesome. It structures out everything we need to do from point A to point B. On the milestone, it tells us, and not only this, it tells us, but we get to structure it. So, um, like different facets of the business without going through too much. There's a timeline for each. So we set, like, the first thing could be the education part of it, because we're both planning on going back. Next month we will be taking logistics. We become licensed freight brokers. That is our future goal, but near future, put it like that.
Right.
So yeah, so the milestone though, it keeps us on target because it sets the dates and put it in order by when we supposed to do it. Like some things takes 3 weeks or whatever, so we got the date as to when we are supposed to get this done and that done. So as long as we go by that business plan, that guide that we set for ourselves, I don't see where there should be a problem. And looking back towards other business plans that I've done one before for a company that my cousin actually worked for, a logistics business. And that one is nowhere near. I mean, I look back at it and it looks nothing like how this one looked for us. So I just think, thank Benedict College for that. That's the whole live plan. So kind of got off thought, but I think that's about it I had to say about that.
Okay. Okay, great. It's always good to hear the journey of a business. It's just like looking back at the starting point where you are now, and I'm sure we're going places, right? Because you guys are very passionate about what you're doing. You have a vision in mind and you're going straight for it. And I love that. Love it. Love it. Awesome. So
Thank you.
you shared before our resource that you use, you were mentioning the milestones and stuff. So I want to go and I want to ask you, like, what are your top 3 go-to resources as a business owner? And why are these resources important to you?
Well, our first one I would think would be our very own money. We both brought together our own money to start the business. The second resource is we're hoping to get federal government grants or any type of grants. It don't have to just be federal. And third, last but not least, I'm trying to think loans. That would actually be our very last thing. We don't want to really, push that because to run this business, since it's home based, we don't have that big what you call it, you may help me with the word. Anyway, for buildings, brick and mortar, head costs, whatever they cost. I can't remember exactly what it is right now. But since it's going to be 2 home-based businesses, less money is needed. And in order to run a freight logistics company, you just need around about $6,000 per year. And that's because being a freight broker, what we're doing is that we're just a middleman. We're trying to make sure we take care of the logistics between the shipper and the carrier. And we don't own trucks, we don't own product. Basically, the only thing we're doing is getting this product from point A to point B.
Right.
And that's where we come in at, which makes it where we don't have to have insurances on trucks payments, we don't have to take care of nothing but pretty much our surety bond. Other than that, we're good to go with the financing for this. But if need be, I mean, you can never have too much money,
Right.
as they say. So just, those are the 3 I would say. I don't know, Felicia may want to add some more to those 3,
Sure, go ahead, Felicia.
but that's all I have.
I'm gonna definitely highlight what you were saying in reference to the loan. That's always been a last result, because you don't want to never go into a business with a negative. We don't want that. We want it to stay positive. So, we definitely want the scholarships or grants or different things of that nature. But I would rather, come out of pocket than, get loans or borrow from yourself, so to speak.
Right. And I guess this is one of the reasons why you guys are a client of Benedict College Business Women Center, because we will try, the counselors, they always try their best to support each and every client to the best of their ability by, exploiting the resources and making sure that you guys capitalize on what we have to offer. So
Right.
I am hoping that, you guys will definitely receive the funds that you need to make this successful. So speaking of, the BCWBC, I want to hear about how did you guys get connected to us, and what has your experience been like with, the Benedict College? women business
I
owner?
let
think I can take that question.
Felicia take that question because she's the one who
Yeah.
found out about it.
Yes, and it was interesting how I did. It all started, it was back in September of last year, 2022. Just got a new vehicle, and I was actually riding to a store with my son because it was shortly after his birthday. And all of a sudden, I was looking for like a business connection, and then all of a sudden on the radio, this kept talking about the Benedict women, and I kept listening to it. And they had the phone number, and I was like, okay, is this a sign, God? So I heard it again. They kept playing it throughout the radio. And I said, okay, let me take the number. The very next day, I called and Kayla answered the phone. Very, very polite. I can't wait to meet Kayla in person. And she gave me all the information that I needed. And which was unique with her because she said, normally I forget to send stuff sometimes, but that particular day, she sent me everything that I needed. And then from there, we got connected with Donald. And we've been here since.
Awesome. Well, let me take this opportunity to shout out to Kayla and Donald.
Yes, shout out to Kayla and Donald. I've yet to meet Kayla, but I talk to her on the phone all the time, and she has definitely been a godsend. She'll send you emails. She's available anytime you need her. Anything she'll send, like evening things, but a lot of the things she sent in the evening we weren't able to attend just yet. So hopefully that will change. But she's been definitely very instrumental by keeping in contact and making herself available. So I look forward to meeting with her soon. Hopefully get to meet with her soon. Put face with the voice.
Right. And you know what? It warms my heart each time client speaks of, the counselors have been at Benedict College Women Business Center. We aim to make sure that all our clients are pleased and satisfied. We understand that we might not be able to fulfill heavy wage or grants, but we always try to ensure that when a client leaves our presence, they're leaving feeling, somewhat satisfied, somewhat great about themselves, that, we tried our best. And I am really happy that Kayla and Donald has been portraying those quality and attributes. So amazing.
Yes.
All right. So looking ahead, 5 years, 10 years, looking ahead, looking straight forward, because I know you're a woman with a mission and a vision. Where do you see your business in the next couple of years from now?
In the next couple of years, we're hoping that we can maintain a steady flow of loads per week, per month, per year. We got already the business plan has we created that to show like where we will be step by step, year by year. Within 5 years, we see a profit definitely. Hopefully sooner than that, but it just depends, being that we don't have that overhead. That's the word. The overhead, we don't have that overhead that most companies have when you have a building or whatnot. But I see more of what we're trying to establish here is not only just one business, but an empire where other businesses can connect to us as well. Like, I'm not going to give away the name, but the VP, which is Miss Mack, she has a business coming up shortly after this one. I'm not going to say the name. I'll let her keep, because it's not, I don't know exactly if she's going to go that route or not, but what we're trying to do is create an empire for Black entrepreneurs, for minority women especially. So in year 2, I think we're supposed to hire an executive assistant, and hopefully that person will want to follow in step with us and create their own business. And then we all going to find some way to stay connected to each other so we can help each other and build this type of female type of Black Wall Street thing going on. But that's just that is just a big future a vision. But it all starts with a small thought. And once you take that thought and you just put work in it, it can grow and grow and grow. So I know it seems like a that's what we're striving for. We want an empire, not just one company. And as you can see, both I am the CEO, owner of Ladi of Valor, better known as L.O.V Logistics. But when Felicia comes up within the next year or two, she's going to have a company, and we're going to help each other. And it's we got a lot of work ahead of us, but we know we can do it. And with God help, Lord, anything is possible. And that's all I have to say about that.
Amen. So Felicia,
Mhm.
I'll put this question at you. If you could give me one word to describe the business in the business is intention. One word. What would that word be?
I'm gonna go, if I had to choose that, I'm gonna go off what our word is for the year, and that's build. Build, period. We're building. And it's like brick by brick, and we're gonna stop until we get to the top.
Yeah, love it. Awesome. So before we end, can you please share how can other persons or listening audience, viewers, how can they get in touch with you and follow along with your progress on any social media platform?
And right now, we're in the process of implementing our social media platform. It's not all the way together, but if they want to meet, get in touch with us, they can either send an email to ladyofvalor22@gmail.com or either call 1-803-464-1002. And I don't have my other number on me, but Felicia, what's your contact?
1-803-316-5835.
Okay, so I'll be sure to leave that contact information in the link below. And just so very exclusive, BCWBC we're putting together a course right now to help clients promote their marketing on digital marketing to promote their business on social media platforms. So hopefully this is a resource that you guys will have access to real soon. So we'll see you
Okay.
popping up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and you are
That's
there.
right.
So I want to thank you guys one more time for joining me today to talk about L.O.V Logistics. I like saying that. I am really blessed with the opportunity to speak to you guys, both Felicia and you, Miss Jackson. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to follow along with your progress and hear more about your ventures. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you too. Appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time.
Yeah.